What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of In today's episode, we've got some stories to talk about. Now, for starters, Shonen Jump surprised a lot of fans today with seemingly an announcement coming out in the latest issue of Weekly Shonen Jump that a particular manga is ending, and it is very, very early for this series to end, so a lot of people are a bit disappointed, to say the least, and we're gonna get into it. We got two pieces of My Hero Academia news. We got a trailer for the upcoming film, World Heroes Mission. Alongside, we got a little bit of an update from, I want to say it's the editor from the series, regarding the My Hero Academia manga ending. We got an update for the Boruto anime with a trailer for the upcoming arc of the series, and it is immaculate. We got an update for the upcoming Sword Art Online progressive film. Small update for the Jujutsu Kaisen anime with the ending of the latest season of the anime. And we also got an update for the Kaiju #8 manga, as well as the Quinessential Quintuplets anime. So yeah, we got a few stories. Without further ado, people, let's jump into another exciting episode of the only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related, and we don't bore you. We get into it. Let's do it.
No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Okay, people, let's start off with My Hero Academia. For starters, we got a trailer, the very first big trailer for the upcoming third film, World Heroes Mission. And in it, it gives a bit away of, at the very least, some of what the plot is going to be about, because we see, first of all, some insane visuals. We got Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki in these epic black-looking suits. We see Hawks, we see Endeavor, similar to that promotional poster that was released in the upcoming issue of Weekly Shonen Jump. So we got a few different images of them in action, but one of the big things that is telling about the plot of this film is there was a news broadcast that aired that said Izuku Midoriya, aka Japanese hero Deku, wanted for mass murder. And the way that it was in English kind of made me wonder, like, is this supposed to take place like in America again? Maybe they traveled to America during everything that's going on in the manga right now, something along the lines of that. I don't know, but basically Deku is going to be a wanted criminal seemingly in this upcoming film. That's going to be crazy, because Deku is the furthest thing from a villain, even an anti-hero. Like, Deku is a hero by the books through and through, so the fact that he's going to be wanted for a mass murder, that's going to be insane. And I'm curious how this movie's going to play out. How is he being framed? Like, there's a lot of things in there, but so far from this trailer, it looks great. The art and animation looks great. The plot is going to be interesting, to say the least, and I'm curious who the villain's going to be, and just in general how all this is going to play out. But for a first trailer, I'm excited, because it seems like just the whole world is falling apart in this film. And while we're on the topic of My Hero Academia, allegedly, I don't 100% know if this is confirmed or not, but seemingly this is from the editor Takaguchi of Boku no Hero Academia, My Hero Academia, and he's talking a little bit during this interview about the series ending. We are heading into the most exciting part of the My Hero Academia story now. The setup is also introduced in the anime, for example in season 5, where you see what happens to Deku after and what types of new characters are revealed there. As the anime goes on, the manga will also continue to improve with a ton of developments and characters. The characters that appear will definitely surprise you, and I am constantly speaking with Horikoshi about the story. In the past, whenever a Shonen Jump manga enters its quote-unquote final arc, it usually means it will take forever to finish. We do not know how much we have left until the ending of the story, but what I can say is that the manga will get more and more exciting. With every week's new chapter or anime news, the series trends not only in Japan, but around the world as well. Alongside the anime, we will head forward towards the ending, and we hope you all enjoy the ride. And honestly, with him saying in the past, whenever a Shonen Jump manga enters its final arc, it usually means it will take forever to finish. That makes me think that it's not going to be that much longer. Let's just say I was doing a little bit of calculations, right? So My Hero Academia season 5 already mapped out. I'm imagining season 6 is already mapped out as well in terms of what has happened in the manga recently. I'm imagining we got about 50 to 70 chapters max of the My Hero Academia manga, assuming there's no time skip that's going to happen, whatever, but 50 to 70 chapters max, because I'm thinking in terms of how an anime season works. Usually they have about anywhere from 50 to 60, maybe even 70 chapters for a proper adaptation at the very least, and a 24 episode story. So if they're going to fill out a season 7, because again I think season 6 is probably already a done deal of what they have for it, then probably we'll have, I want to say, maybe another year and a half or so. So essentially I could see My Hero Academia potentially ending in 2023, which that sounds like a distance away, but again that would only be about like 50 to 70 chapters, you know, about a year and a half left from where we're at right now. So about early 2023, late 2023 at the max. So we gotta wait and see. But yeah, it doesn't look like My Hero Academia is gonna be around that much longer, assuming again it's not going to transform into My Hero Society or something like that. And I don't know, considering My Hero Academia's popularity, I think it would just be a big mistake to end it. And yeah, that's just my opinion on it. But we gotta wait and see. And on top of it, the anime just started airing as of today, March 27th. We got episode 0, which for the most part was a recap, although the ending of the episode had a slight little bit of canon stuff from the manga. So there's that. Next up, let's get a small update. Apparently, Kaiju number 8 has reached 1.5 million copies in circulation. Volume 2 will be reprinted on March 31st, meaning with 2 volumes, it already did 1.5 million from a Shonen Jump Plus title. This is insane. I'm about like, I want to say, because I started reading it very early on, I'm about now, because I stopped reading it for a little bit, just letting the chapters build up. I think I'm on chapter like 15 or 16, and it's still great. And it is so dope to see a series with a little bit of an older protagonist, a little bit of a difference, and it's blowing up already. This is definitely going to get an anime once it has about, you know, let's just say 100 and some odd chapters. And an update for another series that I don't really cover, but the Quintessential Quintuplets. Apparently the Quintessential Quintuplets, which it tears up the charts in terms of manga sales like ridiculous. It's been for years, but it says there's a sequel to the Quintessential Quintuplets. So I want to say that there is going to be a season 3, if I'm not mistaken, for that series. So for fans of the Quintessential Quintuplets, yeah, you're going to be eaten, because there's going to be more of the anime. And I know that's a small little bit, but I did want to cover it for people that do enjoy that series. Moving forward, Sword Art Online fans. Sword Art Online progressive anime film reveals second teaser video, new visual, and more cast. Aniplex's stage presentation at the Anime Japan 2021 event on Saturday for the SAO the movie progressive Adia of a Starless Night anime film revealed a second teaser video, a visual, and a fall premiere for the film. So the film will be coming out in the fall, and on the visual it looks dope. Again, I want to say, isn't progressive like a retelling of Aincrad, but from Asuna's point of view, if I'm not mistaken? So 2021 autumn. That's dope. That's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I personally think it should have just been an ongoing anime. That way they would have like, you know, 24 episodes to adapt the entirety and do it right of Aincrad, but maybe they could do a good job. I don't freaking know. I haven't been into SAO in a little bit now. Since the end of SAO 2, I haven't checked it out, but I've heard some good things. So, and either way, SAO has a massive fan base. So yeah, progressive autumn 2021. Quickly, let's talk a little bit of Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, as of the recording of this video, the Jujutsu Kaisen anime season 1 has wrapped up yesterday with the 24th episode. We also had, in case you missed it, the announcement that there's a movie coming at the end of this year adapting the prequel series Jujutsu Kaisen 0. So that's really, really awesome. But also something that was pointed out, and I noticed it as well at the end of the season, was the fact that at the very end of the episode it had a to be continued line, which more than likely confirms what we already suspected, that Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 is going to happen. I mean, fam, just to briefly touch up on the last couple episodes without spoilers, it was insane. The art and animation was gorgeous. Nobara Kugisaki, this was absolutely her best moments of the series thus far. Seeing her techniques, just in general, her and Yuji throwing down the curses, like, it was incredible, and I absolutely loved it. And yeah, with that to be continued signed, I cannot freaking wait. Season 2, again, with the movie coming out, I'm guessing earliest we'll get season 2 will probably be at the end of 2022. Because again, if we got a film coming out at the end of this year, early next year, then they gotta divide their staff up. So probably end of 2022, maybe springish 2023, which sounds like a long ways away, but usually they do about, you know, a season a year nowadays of anime, like My Hero Academia, and probably Jujutsu Kaisen will follow suit. And either way, it's just so freaking good. I'm gonna miss it, man. I'm gonna miss these Fridays with Jujutsu Kaisen, damn it. Next up, we got a teaser trailer for the upcoming arc of the Boruto anime, and fam, Studio Pierrot is not playing at all. In the teaser, you see a small, it seems as though they're like either sparring or having like a kind of more friendly, brotherly fight between Boruto and Kawaki, and they're like in just regular street attire, like not in like, you know, Boruto's ninja attire or anything like that, and it looks incredible. I don't know, Studio Pierrot decided, you know what, especially probably because the Black Clover anime ends this Tuesday, which I don't know why I just had to think about that, no, but now they probably even have more manpower to work on these episodes, because fam, this trailer looks insane. The karma marks always look great. Boruto versus Kawaki, like, oh, I can't wait. The Boruto anime is just gonna keep on kicking ass, because the last, I don't know, few months at the very least, past probably even half a year now. It's been kicking ass. And this trailer, I just can't get enough of it. Okay, people, and lastly, Shonen Jump canceling a series that has left a lot of us scratching our heads like, why? We just had the announcement not that long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago at that the series actually just pulled in 100,000 sales with only like a volume or two out. So a lot of people were like, oh, it's safe, you know what I'm saying? But apparently, Phantom Seer is heading into its final phase. It says, according to its editor note, Phantom Seer will be receiving a 23-page increase and entering its quote-unquote final phase in Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 18 next week, which honestly, it doesn't make sense. Like, ideally, you would think Shonen Jump is like trying to gear up to get bigger titles and shit like that, especially if it's, you know, doing, it already did 100,000 in sales, which is pretty damn good. It's an up-and-comer. They, you know, little by little, My Hero Academia seemingly is about to end. Black Clover might be ending. Jujutsu Kaisen's author said that it's only gonna last another couple years. Why wouldn't you let this one build up and continue to increase its fan base, and then bam, you got another big title? This one, I feel like they once again are dropping the ball. Because to be honest with you, Shonen Jump, they're very trigger happy when it comes to their acts of, you know, canceling a series, and it seems to be the case with Phantom Seer, and I don't understand it. Like, I haven't personally gotten that deep into it. I read a little bit of the first chapter, and I was like, this is interesting, and from what a lot of people that I trust their opinion very much so have told me, it's a great story, and it has a lot of promise. So for them ending it already, that really sucks, and I know a lot of people are about to be bummed, and in a way, I'm kind of glad I didn't get into it, because I would have been pissed off along with you guys of like, damn, another one, another Hungry Joker, another Sensei no Boge, aka Barrage, another Iron Knight, Takamagahara, like you name it, it's going up there. So Phantom Seer entering its final phase. At the very least, they're giving it the courtesy of giving a big announcement and not just like, oh yeah, it ends next week. So there's that. But fam, Shonen Jump, why? What are you doing? You got a plan for the future, fam. Like, you know, One Piece is going to end eventually. Likewise with a lot of the bigger titles. Like, come on. But it is what it is. It's their magazine, not mine. Okay, people, bonus story, but I really wanted to talk about this one. Apparently, somebody was arrested and charged with illegally recording the Demon Slayer anime film. Now, to be honest with you, even in the States, you know, going into a theater and recording a film, yeah, that's a no-go. But it says the Chiba Prefecture Police filed charges against a 53-year-old man, wow, on Friday for allegedly recording the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba the movie Mugen Train anime film illegally at a movie theater with his smartphone, thus violating Japan's copyright law and the Act on Prevention of Unauthorized Recordings of Films. This is the first case of its kind for this particular film in Japan. Another audience member had called the police to report a man recording. Wow, so somebody basically snitched him out. It wasn't even like the people that work at the theater. It was like just some dude there. Basically reported the man recording the film in the Keisai Rosa 10 Theater in Chiba City's Chuo Ward last December. The suspect, a self-described company employee living in Chuo Ward, claimed that he had already seen the movie once before and was recording only the cool scenes to watch on his own later. The suspect added that he did not intend to upload the recording, which was about 30 minutes long, to the internet or to make a profit. Unauthorized recordings of the films is, of course, a, you know, violation of the law. Yeah, I don't know how far this is gonna go because, you know, his defense of, hey, I was just recording it for my own personal use. I think they're still gonna fry him just because they're not playing. They've been putting a lot of money and manpower behind cracking down on piracy, so yeah, unfortunately, you know, you're gonna do something like that, you better prepare yourself. But to do that, snitch him out, like, fuck you for that. What is your problem, dude? Mind your fucking business. Like, yeah, no, you're not Superman, you're a cornball for that. I'm sorry. Curious what you guys thought of today's stories, though. For starters, Phantom Seer ending, your thoughts on that? Do you feel like it's a big mistake on Shonen Jump's part? Why are they doing this? What the heck? Again, like, they got a couple of other titles that are building up, Mashle and Dead Unluck, but fam, this could have been a big one. Why? My Hero Academia's upcoming film, the trailer for World Heroes Mission. Are you excited? What do you think about that plot? What are your thoughts on the My Hero Academia editor speaking out regarding the ending? Again, I want to say honestly, My Hero Academia, based on everything that's been told to us thus far, probably another year and a half at max of the manga. Again, assuming there's not going to be a time skip part 2 to the series. Boruto anime trailer, fam. Studio Pierrot is really stepping it up with the art and animation. That Boruto versus Kawaki little battle looks dope. Your thoughts on the upcoming Sword Art Online film? Seemingly from everything that we gathered so far, it's gonna look dope. I'm just curious if it's going to be able to do a better job of Ironclad, even though it's, again, from Asuna's point of view, it's still like, yo, do a good job. Either way, we'll see what happens. Jujutsu Kaisen anime ending its first season with a to be continued. Are you looking forward to season 2? How long you think until we get it? And again, in case you missed it, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie at the end of this year. Let's go! Kaiju number 8 doing very, very well in sales. Like, expect that one to be around for a while, which now that I think about it, the fact that Phantom Seer isn't at that level, they're probably hiring their standards now. Like, if a series doesn't do what Kaiju number 8 is doing, it looks like Shonen Jump just really ain't messing with it, which is a shame because sometimes things that build up over time can last longer and be just a better product. And the Quintessential Quintuplets getting that 3rd season. And your thoughts on any of the stories we covered in today's episode. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links are in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga. Have an awesome day. Peace in. And you guys just watched another episode of Have an awesome day.